Hey guys, welcome to the most recent video tutorial with Mac helpers. This video tutorial is going to be all about LinkedIn. We're going to teach you just some of the quick and easy ways to use the LinkedIn app, and then hopefully once you've seen that you're going to be able to set up your own LinkedIn profile and start networking online using the LinkedIn app for your iOS devices. So first things first is launch that app. I'll go back out to my home screen. You can see the LinkedIn app here. So the LinkedIn app is actually really simple to use. Just first let's go over this home screen and then we'll go into each one of these different options quickly. So first you're going to see search for people. If you wanted to search for someone, my LinkedIn app just quit it, so no big deal. Let's go back to that home screen. So if I wanted to search for somebody, I'm trying to find someone that I maybe just met at a networking event, or if you're trying to find me on there, you can search by name, you can search by email, you can search by profession, you can see who I'm connected with right here. You can search by a lot of different factors. Let's say you're looking for a realtor in Denver. You could type in Denver realtors and it's going to pull up a big list of people out there. So searching for people is incredibly easy. This button right here, very simple. It's going to be your settings. Feel free to go in there. There's some nice settings in here. If you wanted to add stuff to your calendar, if you use LinkedIn a lot, that's nice to do. I don't do that, but you got some settings within that. Next is going to be our updates. So updates are really simple. You're going to see news stories that are coming along on LinkedIn that LinkedIn thinks are popular. And then right here I'm also going to see recent updates from people that I'm connected with that are posting maybe articles. They're maybe posting stuff they saw online that they're using. So it just keeps track of these notifications for you. So if I wanted to share a notification, you can see the bubble up here. Go ahead and share something. If I wanted to type something in right here, I could certainly do that. Let's say making a video for Mac helpers. So we could have this going to Twitter. We could have it visible to anyone, visible to no one, but let's just go ahead and share it real quick. And then that's going to pop up in the people that I'm connected with, their recent updates, and you can see it just popped up in my own. So that's the updates section. A lot of cool stuff in there. I like to jump in there each day and kind of see some news out there and see what people are doing. Next we're going to see our profile. You can see me right here. It's going to show anything that's on your profile that you set up online anyway. It's going to show your location, what you do for a living. I can edit it right from here, which is nice. Say you get a new job and you're really excited and you want to update it right then and there, go ahead and edit it. If I wanted to send this to somebody, I could email it or I could send it to my connections. We got some options here as well. Who's viewing my profile? I can see some new activity that's here. My new all of my connections, and then all of the groups that I am a part of right now. And then you can see the summary. The summary, you always want to be kind of answering, you know, who am I? What do you do? Who are you looking to connect with? And how can you help people? Work experience is going to be listed in here as well. Skills and expertise, education, and then some recommendations, and then contact information. So your profile is pretty basic, just says who you are and what you do. Messages is going to be the next one. Messages is what I use LinkedIn for most of the time, since LinkedIn is essentially just a networking event online. That's what we're doing. We're contacting people, we're asking them questions, we're sending them messages, just like we would send an email, a text message, or maybe a Facebook message, but LinkedIn's just a little bit more professional. So right here you're going to see my inbox. These are some messages that I've got in my inbox right now. Really simple. So we can click on a name. We can see some of the messages that Ben and I have sent back and forth. Some links and everything in here. They're all timestamped. So yeah, very similar to what an email would look like. I can write a new message from here. I can reply or forward this message with this button. I can trash it, or I can archive it for later. The other thing I like about the messages aspect in LinkedIn is that, say Ben and I are just chatting back and forth, we might end up doing business together somehow. Well, maybe this was a message that said, yeah, Sean, let's connect. Well, great. I'm going to click on Ben's name. Now I get to see Ben's profile, what he does, where he's located. I can call him just by pushing that button. I can send him an email, or I can send this to connections or share it with somebody else that I think he might want to be in contact with. I can see his summary. Doesn't have a whole lot here. I can see his experience and background and all that sort of stuff as well. So really nice that you can see that stuff right from within your messages. Also within the messages you've got some notifications. Who's accepted your invitations to connect, who's viewing your profile, and it just keeps a running list of all those notifications you might have. Up top here you can see a quick way to compose a new message or a new invitation to somebody. Really, really simple. Last is just groups and more. With the groups and more tab, you've got the option to say, okay, who I want to connect with some new people. Who might I know? Depending on, LinkedIn looks at who I know already, and they kind of say, hey, you might know this person, you might know that person. So you can cruise through here, and really simple to just kind of see who's out there. Let's say Dustin, I want to connect with. I just hit the connect button, the plus button, and now we're going to connect. It's going to send him an invitation. So pretty simple there. Groups are an awesome way to network and get in contact with a lot more people. Search for groups that you might like right here, groups that I might like based off of the groups I'm currently in. It's going to suggest some other groups that I might want to connect with. The groups that are pending my membership, so they've got to actually accept me, are right here. And then the current groups that I'm already in, you can see right here. So let's just go into one so you can see what that looks like. Really simple. You can see some of the more popular posts, some of the latest posts, and just what people are kind of saying and talking about within this group. So feel free, you can start your own group, join a group, but that's great. Last is going to be companies. These are going to be the companies that I've worked for, working for, I'm connected with, companies that I like doing business with and I'm networked with, maybe I don't work with them, and then schools, education. And then you can also have suggested companies to kind of follow. This would be maybe similar to like a fan page if you use Facebook, so you can kind of get some updates from some of those companies. So that is really it for the LinkedIn app. There's really not a whole lot to it, which is really nice. The biggest benefit to using the LinkedIn app on one of your iPhones or iPads is that it's in your pocket. If you're ever at a networking event, you can quickly punch a person's name in and connect right then and there. If you have already connected with that person and maybe you kind of forgot who they are, you can pull out your LinkedIn, look them up, find them, get some more information about them, and connect right away. And you've got your ability to send these messages back and forth and really stay on top of your connections. So that's it for the LinkedIn app. And from Mac Helpers, hopefully you have an awesome rest of the day. And this app has taught you a thing or two about using the LinkedIn app on your iPhone.